Welcome to Sipping It, the podcast dedicated to soft drinks. I'm Nicholle Garzone with Danielle Clement and Jim Shear.
Yeah.
What's up? So tonight's episode will discuss America's most indecisive problem. Which soft drink is the best? So Danielle, why don't you start us off?
Battle of the generics.
Okay.
So Battle of the generics, we have ginger ale versus root beer. What do you guys have to say about that one?
I feel like I'd have to go with ginger ale just because as a kid I was allergic to caffeine. So I kind of had to compensate with ginger ale.
But aren't there caffeine-free root beers?
Yeah, there are caffeine-free root beers.
So why don't you do that?
But I'm going off. Ginger ale also has great benefits with upset stomachs.
Ginger ale is
Well, that's the thing. You associate ginger ale with being sick.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about being sick.
Personal opinion.
It's
Root
good,
beer floats.
Root beer tastes like it's just bitter. You don't think so?
No.
I feel like you have to have a distinct taste. Like if you like that rich foaminess from root beer, then go with
Okay,
root
so 2-1. You guys are going ginger ale. I'm going root beer.
Definitely.
All right,
Yes.
so in the battle of the generics, ginger ale defeats root beer.
Definitely.
It makes me sad to say that. All right, well, so what's the next in the battle of the generics?
So our next group was cream soda versus cherry soda.
All right. Be with me on this, please.
No.
Please be with me on
I
this.
feel like cream soda is mostly like to root beer. Like,
No!
really.
What are you guys doing? You're going to put A&W out of business.
It's similar though. Like if you think about it.
Cherry soda's like Tylenol, okay?
Yeah. I feel like
No,
cherry
is
soda.
that good or bad?
It could
It's
go
like
two
Tylenol.
ways.
That means another sickness
No, 'cause
drink.
the thing is with cherry soda is that it can go both ways. Either you have a cherry soda that tastes like fresh cherries, or one that tastes like throat
Tylenol,
lozenges.
true.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get out of this round. So wait, you two are saying cherry soda better than cream soda. 2-1, I'm out again.
Damn.
So let's go to the main event. I think this is what really matters. So in the preliminary rounds,
we have
I'm totally out of it. Even though, like, if I'm hanging out with you guys, ginger ale makes me feel like I have an upset stomach. And then cherry soda, I feel like I'm taking Tylenol.
definitely.
I feel like I'm sick when I'm around you guys. All right.
Okay,
Main event time. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up first, Danielle?
We have Battle of the Brands. Definitely. We have Dr. Pepper versus Mr. Pibb. First of all, I would like to say, what the hell is a Mr. Pibb? Who is Mr. Pibb?
But you never had Mr. Pibb?
What the
No, I feel like Mr. Pibb's more of a generational thing. In
So,
our
no-
generation, we've never heard of Mr. Pibb.
First of all, why would you want to name your soda brand Mr. Pibb? Who the fuck is a Prib?
I don't know.
I can't
A
even say it
Pibb.
right.
A Pibb.
Pibb.
P-I-B-B. There's 2 B's.
so tell
So
us a little bit
Danielle
about
and
it.
Nicholle, I'm with you on this one. Because Mr. Pibb is basically the poor man's Dr. Pepper.
Right.
So I think when a fast food chain can't afford the rights to Dr. Pepper, then they get Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb,
So that's why
Mr.
you'll see
Pibb.
Mr. Pibb in a lot of diners
I know there's also
that
a
have
Mr.
the soda fountains.
There's also a Mr. Pibb Extra, right?
There's me.
Mr. Pibb Extra.
More
like,
family.
You know, they tried to spice things up. So wait,
Definitely.
are we going Dr. Pepper then?
Yeah,
Yes, Dr.
definitely.
Yeah.
Dr.
Definitely.
Pepper.
All right, there we go.
So our next group is Crush versus Fanta. I'm gonna say Fanta probably wins
Fanta.
just because of
Don't
the
you wanna
commercials
Fanta,
itself.
Fanta?
I feel
Yes.
like it really sells the product.
Now, can I ask about your ethnicity?
My ethnicity? It's
Yeah.
Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorian, okay. Because I feel like when we get to Florida and below, Fanta, it's out of the park.
Do you see the
You
hot
go to
girls
Mexico,
in the
you
commercials?
go to the DR,
Yes.
it's all Fanta.
Yes.
I lived underneath a guy who was from Colombia. He would always have cookouts. What was his soft drink of choice?
Fanta.
And I shouldn't say Fanta because they say Fanta.
It's
Yeah, it's Fanta.
It's Fanta.
You better get it right.
But I always thought Crush. It was a richer flavor. There was more to it.
Not really.
No.
No.
So we're going Fanta.
We're going
Fanta.
Fanta out. Oh no.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Crush is more like it's too sweet. It's too artificially flavored.
All right, you guys are hitting me hard. Like in a matter of a week, like one election to another. Although this one stings less. Yeah, just talking about
definitely.
sodas.
Completely agree with
soft
that.
drinks,
We're not
soft
even gonna
drinks.
go
Yeah.
there.
All right. So
All
what's
right.
up next?
Hawaiian Punch versus Snapple. I think this one's easy.
Snapple by far.
Hawaiian Punch is for kids. You drink that when you're 4.
So I drank Hawaiian Punch when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then in high school, I experienced a Hawaiian Punch renaissance, and I became obsessed with it. So I had a Hawaiian Punch shirt
Oh no.
And I would always drop
Did you have it with the
Punchy on my
logo?
notebooks.
Did you have it with the little logo?
What do you mean?
Their little Hawaiian man?
Yeah. Yes. And I remember one of the grocery stores had one of those end caps with the big, you know how they'll put it at the end of an aisle,
Right,
and
yeah.
it's a big giant logo.
Yeah.
So when they got rid of it, I took it home and I put it on my wall.
Oh
my
no.
So I'm a
Wow.
huge Hawaiian Punch
You are
fan,
Hawaiian
and you're
Punch
freaking
fan.
breaking my heart if you're going with Snapple.
Snapple
Wait,
all the
Danielle.
way.
Wait, Danielle's the deciding vote, Nicholle. So Nicholle says Snapple. Wait, why Snapple? I mean, most of it's iced tea.
I feel like Snapple gives you more variety of flavors, though.
Get
Like,
closer to the mic, Nicholle.
personally,
Yeah,
I
if you
love.
want to speak your mind, step up to the mic.
I feel tension.
Wow, I didn't know Soto got so personal. I feel like Snapple gives a variety of flavors, like Go Bananas. Like that's really like unique in itself. That's my favorite flavor.
All
from
right, so
Snapple.
whoever arranged this matchup, I guess it is called Battle of the Brands. So you like Snapple better than Hawaiian Punch. And in all fairness, at one point there were different colors of Hawaiian Punch. I don't know if there were different flavors, but there was like a yellow and a red and a blue. All right, Danielle, you cast the deciding vote.
Snapple.
No.
I'd say Snapple.
Okay.
Snapple, you can't go wrong.
All right.
Because it provides facts. You're bored one day. You're like, you know what? Let me just go get a Snapple. You just open the what do you call it? I'm sorry, a bottle. Oh, you open the bottle, and
Go on your
you get-
iPhone.
you
You've
get
got
free
millions of
facts.
facts.
No, it's not like popping up a Snapple bottle. It's popping open
Okay.
a Snapple.
You like the
bottle.
extra treat you get from a
Yes.
Snapple. Has nothing to do with the taste. You're just
Yes.
going with the treat.
Well,
The
it sells.
factoid.
It sells to drink more. If you think
All right,
of it.
so what's up next?
Our next drink is 7-Up versus Sprite.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
we have a
this is
few
easy.
minutes left, and I want to allow enough time for the big one that's coming
Yeah,
up.
Okay.
This one's easy.
So yeah, you go first on this one.
This one is definitely Sprite. Okay, you can't go wrong with a Sprite bottle. Okay.
Nicholle.
Sprite, definitely. Although both are very similar in taste,
Right.
I would have to go with Sprite.
I'm gonna go with Sprite. Just like Danielle, not for the flavor, but I like their commercials.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I drink a Sprite, I could end up in a hip hop concert for free.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would
because they always
agree.
have those, those integrated marketing
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
True.
Sprite.
Okay.
All right, I think this is the big one.
Uh-oh.
Go for it.
Coke versus Pepsi, guys.
Not a fan of either.
Not a fan of either.
This is the big one.
But
This is the question you're always asked. Is it Beatles or Rolling Stones? Are you Coke or Pepsi?
But
they
if
do
I,
taste the same to me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, I don't know what the hell a Coke and a Pepsi. Like, I just
Coke's a little more classic.
no. Like what?
I
No,
would
speaking
agree.
of, no, okay.
I would agree that Coke does have great like icons, like the polar bear and Santa Claus. So I would side with that.
Okay.
Definitely.
So
Just for the icon,
no, but you said they both taste the same.
they do.
So
but I'm not a
the
fan of either.
tiebreaker is their marketing,
Yeah.
because they did give us the red and white Santa Claus. Danielle.
Brand wise, I'd say Pepsi because a lot of hip hop singers that I value.
You kind of gave me a side eye when I said that about Sprite. Now you're saying it about Pepsi.
True.
There you go, Danielle.
Pepsi always has like those pop singers like
True.
on their commercials.
Okay, so Nicholle says Coke.
Yeah.
You say Pepsi. I'm going Coke.
Wow.
It's classic. The taste is a little deeper. And if you get sick, taking it back to the sickness, if you have a sore throat, you can crush ice up, pour some Coke on top, and take spoonfuls of Coca-Cola.
Actually, taking it back to the sickness, if you want to get in depth, does everybody know about the dirty penny trick that
Spill
you can
it.
put?
Spill it.
Well, yeah, if you put dirty pennies in either Coke or Pepsi, it actually cleans the copper because of how acidic it is. Wow. So,
And we put that in our stomachs.
yeah, and you put it in your
You
stomach.
put that
All
in.
right, so that was interesting. So let's recap for everyone. In the battle of the generics, sadly, we all say that ginger ale is better than root beer.
Of course.
Cherry soda better than cream soda.
Of course.
Fanta better than Crush.
by far.
Sprite better than 7-Up. And in the big Mamma Jamma main event, we've decided that Coke is better than Pepsi.
And Snapple's better than Hawaiian.
Oh, and I forgot
Punch.
that one. Yeah,
Definitely.
that was a Freudian slip. I didn't want to think about that.
Definitely. Wasn't there tension there between them?
No, there was. So
was a little
Snapple better
bit.
than Hawaiian Punch, as
Snapple.
much as I say it. So there you go, America. We have casted more votes, and I end up on the short stick again.
Wait. One. Oh, no. You know what? We don't have
Save
time
it for
one
next
more.
week. Yeah, save it for
Yeah.
next
Save it
week.
for next week. You guys would have to tune in to find out our last battle of the brands. And that's it for today. We will wrap it up. I'm Danielle.
I'm Nicholle.
I'm Jim.
See you guys next week.
Peace.